Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to the shed of many names on this very cold and windy day. We had a cold front come through last night and we have went back down into the freezer. So not any better time than to start a big batch of some very old medicine. This is Thieves Vinegar. Now, of course, nobody knows the original recipe because, except for the ones, the grave robbers who died. If you knew you were dying, and no matter what you said, they were still going to hang you, I don't think you'd tell the real recipe either. But regardless, this is one of many of the different Thieves Vinegar recipes. I tend to like this one the best. It works very well, and you can take it, you can use it as a cleaner in your home. I prefer to take it just like you would fire cider, a shot in the morning per day, and you'll be fine. All right, let's get busy. Now, some of the rest ingredients I will be using fresh and a little bit of dried. Now, I'll have the fresh recipe in the description box below that I'm making now, and then I'll have the smaller batch recipe for dried ingredients. Now, of course, you can also multiply these and make bigger batches as well. It depends on what you want to do. Now, of course, everything's been cleaned and sanitized, so has my jar. Everything has. This is 3 tablespoons of dried black peppercorns. Now this here, I'm going to have to measure out. This is some beautiful lavender buds that I went and visited my local herb store. Please go visit your local herb stores, support them. Now, the one I went to is Maggie's Pharm here in Memphis. They are wonderful. Unfortunately, due to all this governmental crap with this bug that's going on, if you want to order 5 or more herbs, you have to call ahead, let them bag them up for you. But you can go to their website and it lists every herb, herbal tea, capsule, coffee, cooking seasoning, and everything that they carry. It's a wonderful, wonderful store, and I support them any chance that I get to, and I'll have the information in the description box below. Now, if you're not local to Memphis, please look in your area and see if there's any local herb shops that could really need your support in buying herbs from. Now, if you don't have one, the best one I can think of online is Mountain Rose Herbs, and I will have their link as well in the description box below. Now, this is 2 ounces of beautiful and amazing smelling lavender buds. Oh, that smells wonderful. And I want to use almost half this bag. So it's going to be just a little pinch more. It's going to end up being a cup of lavender buds for this gallon jar. Okay, now the rest of the herbs are going to be fresh. Let's go in and throw in, and this is my spin on Thieves. I have 5 fresh, beautiful bay leaves. Now you can use dry bay leaves as well, but you want good sized ones. Missed you. Alright, now I'm just using handfuls of these herbs. I'm going to cut them up and put them in the measuring cup so that way you know how much is in the batch. Oh, it smells good. Uh-oh. Had some hiding over here. You're going to want to pack it down a little bit. Well, go figure. A cup of fresh oregano. And this is beautiful, fresh thyme. I ended up going to my Asian market because we've had so many frosts. We do not have any fresh herbs. I have a few growing, but not many. They gave up the ghost and said, I'm going to bed now. But they have been washed very well and let to dry. You want to make sure that you try not to waste anything. And once again, a cup, this is a cup of fresh thyme. Yep, and I just completely missed the jar. That's okay, I'm going to get it all up. I'll get it all up. Because I know I'm probably going to miss more. And this is beautiful, beautiful fresh sage. Which not only is wonderful culinary, it is extremely medicinal as well. And of course, I will have, oh my gracious, that smells good. I will have all the medicinal benefits that have been found. Make sure you get out any leaves that don't look good. Medicinal benefits of the 4 Thieves Vinegar. And yes, black peppercorns are medicinal as well. So let's see. That's going to be about 1.25 cups of fresh sage. And like I said, don't worry. I will have the measurements for dried ingredients as well. Now the rosemary come out of my garden. Since that last one was small, we're going to say 7 really good healthy sprigs of rosemary. Everything going into this Four Thieves vinegar has medicinal benefits, either anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, microbial, antiviral, and the list just goes on and on. Try to make sure you get no grass in there. Now, I know this knife is sharp. I should have brought my clippers with me, because the rosemary stems this year have been extremely tough. I think they got mad because of Snowtopia. It made them tougher. I'm actually surprised that all of my rosemary survived Snowtopia. That one's no good. Okay, let's get up the escapees. I guess they did not like, and this is why I tell you, make sure that your counter or wherever you're working is very clean, because it is safe for me to scoop these up and put in the jar. Okay, next is, now if you want to use apple cider vinegar with the mother, please do it. It's extremely healthy for you, but for the amount of Four Thieves vinegar I'm making, that's a little pricey for me to use that much vinegar with the mother. So I use regular apple cider vinegar. And save your jugs, you can reuse them. And you see the bubbles steadily coming up. Now, I know there's a lot of purists out there. I am too. But sometimes you have to use what you got to use. And I'm going to be covering, because you need to cover it up so that it doesn't touch your metal lid. And you're going to want to agitate it very well and make sure everything gets mixed up and mixed around. And of course, as it sits, it's the herbs and everything's going to break down. And watch out, because your lid might leak. And I know for a fact I'm going to have to add more vinegar to it. And you're going to want to agitate this once a day or once every other day. But you need to shake it. And that way everything gets mixed up. There's no air bubbles. And let me get a paper towel. Looks like I'm going to have to get more paper towels here in a minute. Wipe everything up. Simple, easy, homemade. And I know exactly what is in my 4 Thieves Vinegar. Whew, sorry, vinegar gets to me. I hope this video encourages you as well to make your own 4 Thieves Vinegar. Simple, easy, you just need the ingredients. Now I will have these, now it makes a smaller batch, but you can always multiply it up to make your gallon batch of dried. If you're not able to get fresh ingredients, you can use dried ingredients, especially with the vinegar. Now, with vinegar, I don't mind using dried ingredients, but with tincture, I like my ingredients to be fresh. That way you get the medicinal benefits for the alcohol to be able to pull out. Vinegar will pull out any of the medicinal benefits out of the dried ingredients. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below. Also, please click like. I would appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, please share far and wide. Hopefully, we'll teach more people to make their own medicinal vinegars, like our fire cider, which we'll be posting soon, and this 4 Thieves, both of them extremely medicinal during these times. Now you're going to want to let it set up in a dark, cool place for 6 weeks and agitate it once a day or every other day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in another one. Everyone stay safe, stay sound, stay positive no matter how hard it is. We've got this. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone, and may you each be blessed.